Major Hurricane BERYL, while the worst of it is offshore at the moment, it has been inducing a lot of significant damage across the island of Jamaica, especially for some of these southern parishes. So guys, we're looking at BERYL this afternoon. Here we can see the major hurricane, and it is sustaining winds of 140 miles per hour. So the eye of it, the center is right in there, just to the south of Jamaica. But we can see all of these gray and these blackish shadings spreading into the island. That's some deeper convection, the area where we tend to find the heaviest rainfall activity and those strong winds as well. So that's been spreading to the west across the island. Many places are experiencing at least some showers and, those winds kicking up. So the tropical storm force winds exceeding 39 miles per hour up to around 73 miles per hour. Those have been spreading across the island as well. So that's been going on, and we see that next blob associated with BERYL, but BERYL has been struggling due to some upper level winds. So that is the reason it is weakening, because conditions are getting a bit more unfavorable for it to actually maintain its intensity, for it to strengthen. So it is slowly weakening, but we still see that hurricane warning in effect for Jamaica as well as the Cayman Islands. So especially Grand Cayman is going to be close to the center as we head into tomorrow morning. So hurricane conditions are expected, lots of heavy rain, those strong winds, and the storm surge. Now, in regards to Jamaica, rainfall amounts could be up to 12 inches in some areas. So there's going to be that risk of significant flooding, which is already happening across some areas, along with those landslides as well. That's also another possibility. Now, as BERYL continues to drift toward the west-northwest and enters the northwestern Caribbean, it is likely to make landfall in the Yucatan Peninsula. Hence, a hurricane warning is in effect also for some parts of northeastern Belize. And then as it is going to make its way into the western Gulf of Mexico, it may try to strengthen before it eventually moves into either northeast Mexico or southern Texas. So there is some uncertainties as it relates to the intensity and where exactly it will go at that point, simply because it's so far out. Hence, a lot of possibilities are kind of on the table right now. But for now, BERYL is unleashing its dangerous impacts in Jamaica, and it is going to be persistent throughout the rest of today. So the heavy rainfall, those strong winds, and of course the storm surge, especially offshore the southeastern parishes, that is going to be a major concern. So that is the coastal flooding due to the winds of BERYL pushing the water on shore, because here we're going back to the satellite. So it is rotating like this. All low pressure systems in the northern hemisphere rotate in a counter or anti-clockwise fashion. So what is happening is that because it's a Cat 4 we're talking about, those very strong winds are pushing the Caribbean seawater on shore. So that is what's causing the coastal flooding. Again, that is happening especially for the southern parishes as BERYL is making its way by. The good news about BERYL is that it is not a slow mover. It is moving at 18 miles per hour, so still slower compared to this morning, but it's not a very slow pace right now. So it should, finalize its impacts in Jamaica as we head into tomorrow, but that is going to be spreading in for the Cayman Islands and eventually for parts of Central America. So now I'm going to be sharing with you some footages of what is happening here in Jamaica. So as we can see from this, the winds have definitely been kicking up, and there's even some significant damage done to this SDA church as well. Now in my area, I'm located in Montego Bay. The winds have really started kicking up just about when I started recording this video, and the rain is getting pretty heavy as well. So I still have power. You would know by the time when I post this video, I still have power and internet connection, but it is getting pretty intense, and I fear that those are going to go out maybe in the next couple of hours when impacts intensify a bit more across my area, because again, we have BERYL, all this activity associated with it moving from east to west across the island. It's spreading in. So it is going to be a pretty long rest of day, and I hope that everyone is going to remain safe, and I'll keep you posted as necessary. So that is it for right now. And guys, please continue to stay safe. I'm safe here where I am with my family, and remember to always be weather-wise.